We on. I want to welcome you all to another episode of the For Me to You Sports Talk. I'm your host, Jay Davis, along with Greg. Hey, Greg, you ready? Me versus you. Let's leave it all out on the line. We're going to start off this day by thanking our listeners for downloading the podcast. You can find the podcast just in case, so keep sharing. Me and Greg Clark, we really appreciate the contributions that everybody is making towards the podcast. So remember, you can find it on SoundCloud. You can find it on iTunes. You can also find it on Libsyn as well. We also have Facebook pages. Mine is Jonte Davis, and my co-host is Greg Clark. That'll be Greg, and then Clark. I'm pretty sure everybody know how to spell Clark, so I'm not going to insult anybody's intelligence there, but we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the podcast as we are getting better week after week. And we want to get this out to the world so everybody can hear us. On that note, Kevin Durant just got hurt, G. I didn't even watch the video. What happened? I didn't watch it yet. What happened?
It's crazy. I hate because people keep showing it, but Gortat and Zaza was boxed out. Kevin Durant was on the left side of the floor. Shot went up, and Kevin Durant focused on the rebound. Gortat knocked Zaza to the ground, and he backed up into Kevin Durant knee.
So I take it Kevin Durant wasn't in a defensive position at all. He was standing there, not boxing out.
He was focusing on the ball, waiting for the rebound.
Okay.
And his back of Zaza head hit the front of KD knee, and hyperextended it. But lucky. It didn't tear nothing, but it did bruise his fibula, and they gave it a grade 2 sprain. You know, and
that's not good.
That was they dodged the bullet on that. You know, they said he might be out for the rest of the year. There's a chance he can come back, from what I just heard. But I think the likely was shut him down for the season with 22 games left. Probably be smart, you know, make sure it's strong 100%, you know, and get ready to go. But it's funny how that knocked them out of being a favorite, which is cool because a lot of the favorites don't always win the championship. Cleveland Cavaliers with their moves, and Darren Williams and now Bogut is highly favored to win it. So they got basically 2 guys in each position. They got another starting 5 in the extra 2. And I'm going to go on the record to say I think this is LeBron James' best team he ever had in the NBA. I'm going to throw in the Miami Heat as well. Jalen Rose said something.
I said that before. I don't think they needed D-Will. I think this Cavalier team.
I'm just going off what I just heard.
All right, okay, go ahead, finish. Go ahead.
Jalen said this is the first player to ever be playing with starters that started for other teams. Like, this is unbelievable. Corbett, all-star. D-Will was an all-star. It's like he needed what he needed, and he got what he needed. Then you got JR coming. You got Love getting healthy. He's coming. I mean,
do you know how much pressure is going to be on the Cavs? So now everybody like LeBron, you got what you asked for. Y'all better win it now. All eyes is on them right now. All eyes on them. But about the Durant situation, do you think? Okay, so without Kevin Durant, they don't have a chance to beat the Cavs, right? I'm going to say they don't. I'm going to say they're not beating this Cavaliers team without Kevin Durant. You know, Kevin Durant really put them over the top. He added another dimension towards that team, and they're going to go out and go get who? G is it? What's his name? Not Harrison. I'm sorry. Matt Barnes. So did they sign him yet?
Oh, not yet, but most likely that's the deal. Okay. I heard Jose Calderon. That's the guy that they're not going to sign.
All right.
Because of this. I mean, if KD was healthy, it would have been Jose Calderon. But with this injury, they had to go with Matt Barnes, which I think
that's a good fit. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good fit. You got to think about it. And then in the playoffs, you know how the benches actually shoring up they might actually move somebody over. Like, you know what, Matt Barnes, you still got some feistiness. You still got defense because
Yeah,
we looking at the big picture. We looking at I'm looking at the Cavaliers versus Golden State. I would say Matt Barnes he might be a better defender than Harrison Barnes. And Matt Barnes is pretty up there in age, but he's still
physical.
tough. Yeah, he's physical. He's going to try. So that's another body to throw at LeBron James. So look at that. That
I
could be
think like strength wise, he don't have nothing coming with LeBron. I can throw KD, but far as moving your feet, because like I said, if LeBron would take the ball out of his hands at times and not stand in the corner, I think LeBron hurts himself. I think LeBron can put more pressure on a team by starting off in the post. He can get your best defender in foul trouble with his size, with his skills. You know, he is developing the jump shot, which is cool because he's getting older. But to really put his mark on the game, he start off in the post, get some cheap fouls on some guys. Oh, man. I'm telling you, I think that'll be huge for Cleveland with a go against anybody. Like, when he faced guys like Kawhi Leonard, I always question why he never put Kawhi Leonard in the post like he should. I mean, with his size, he's taught, well, Kawhi Leonard 6'7", LeBron 6'8", 6'9", either way. But I just think he should put his mark on the game there. I had Kyrie with the ball more, and you know,
yeah, just like bringing it up and setting up LeBron on a block basis is what you want to see. You rather see LeBron closer to the basket.
How much his size? He's a small forward, Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, the pressure he would put to put your best defender, give him 2 quick fouls, at least one in the first quarter. The ref's going to give him one. We can agree on that, and then say he can pick up the second one in the second quarter. That's scary. But yeah, I think without Kevin Durant, I don't think they can beat the Spurs. That's another team that we don't talk about.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
San Antonio is going to be a problem. Houston going to be a problem for Golden State.
I'm not. I'm not. No, not. Don't.
I'm talking about a problem. Not saying B. I'm saying
okay,
a problem.
All right.
Any team that can take you to 7 without San Antonio, I think it'd be a problem because that's wasted energy.
But
rest is key in the playoffs.
I'm not too fine on D'Antoni's game. We know in the postseason, play slows down. Right now, you know what? Everybody's playing fast, and the postseason's gonna slow down, and you're gonna have to defend. The Houston Rockets defense really isn't that up to par. We know that James Harden defense can come on and off at times, and we know he is a good defender. But they also got Patrick Beverly and a reason, but. It's the whole D'Antoni thing. It's almost like I'm attaching them to that stigma because I've seen it. I've actually seen this with the Phoenix Suns, and I've seen it with the Lakers. And it's just like whoever D'Antoni gets, their defense is just not there. It's really
about
not.
Scoring. He want to score.
Yeah, but
that's his main thing. Scoring. That's why he got all them shooters. That's why they trade for Lou Williams. D'Antonio always been about scoring. 130 a game, 120 points a game, like when he was in Phoenix. You know, he came from overseas. He was an overseas star.
Yes.
So they only think offense. That's why guys like Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, I say Manu defense then got better throughout the years, but they was never defense guys. They always was scorers. That's what overseas teams does. That's why they fundamentally more sound because they so focused on the offensive side of the game instead of the defensive side of the game. And that's what Mike D'Antoni, that's what he preaches. And you can see that with the Rockets. Anderson, Trevor Ariza, Gordon, Harden, Lou Williams, Beverly. That whole squad, his name can just shoot threes. And which one of them gonna post up?
That's a good question. They don't like the Rockets. Don't even have a post. But then again, he's never really. He's Amari.
He got Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah, Amari was right there by the. He played by like the free throw line. That's when he had a deadly. I mean, he's always had that deadly mid range jump shot. Always has had that. But they had Joe Johnson. I mean, they had Joe Johnson. Jim Jackson.
Forrest Diaz.
Yeah, like Sean Marion, the Matrix,
I
like
mean, Quentin
they
Richardson,
Steve Nash. I'm like, like
Jason Richardson.
we talk about
No,
names.
man.
We talking about names on a roster. When you look at them guys, you're like, and you didn't take it with them. That's style. And it's kind of mind boggling because it's like y'all could have stick. But then again, it was in the West, and that's when Dirk was in his prime, and that's when San Antonio was in their prime, and then they also had to go through the Lakers. Right now, if you was to put that team though, I mean, just think about it. If you was to take that team
Let's
right
go to
now,
state all over.
yeah, if you was
Let's
to
go
take
to the
that
Warriors.
team right now in the NBA, where it's like not that
Go
much
to the
defense really being played, you might be like, whoa. This is something we've never seen before. They look just like Golden State.
I told everybody go to state now, but the Phoenix Suns in this era,
We're better
but
defense.
just a little faster.
We're better defense.
Oh yeah,
And gee, wait, let's add this too. Remember with the Phoenix Suns, it was a lot of pick and roll, pick and roll, pick and roll. And Steve Nash created a lot. He would dribble all under the rim for everybody and kick
oh
it out.
yeah,
And with Golden State, it's more, all right, pass to Clay. All right, the center even touched the ball. All right, move. Let's run our offense. Boom, open three-pointer. Like, everybody touched the ball in that offense.
yeah. But and Golden State go backdoor a lot. They backdoor cuss is so sick. People don't even. If you watching basketball or you go on YouTube and look at their highlights of games, Clay them get them easy backdoor cuts.
Oh, yeah.
Curry, Iguodala, Livingston backdoor cut, two hand dunks. What's his name? McAdoo. He stayed doing it. That's the only reason he scored. But yeah. Another thing I want to add with the Kevin Durant missing by him being hurt,
Yes,
I
sir.
want to see how their defense plays. Because Kevin Durant, now that we're looking at him coming a little bit a better defender, he played his best defensive basketball so far this year that I ever seen in his career, blocks and rebounds.
Most definitely. And
How
you've
much
actually
they
been
gonna
on
miss
record.
with that?
You've act.
Because they numbers, everything was top five across the board.
Oh, yeah.
Everything was top five across the board. Now that he's gone, we're gonna see. We're
But
gonna see. Yeah, you could plug in Iggy, you could plug in Barnes, you know, but the length, Kevin Durant, 6'10", 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. He was protecting the rim. He was getting rebounds, getting it, pushing it. I think Draymond gonna have to chip in a little more on the scoring. I think a guy like Klay Thompson gonna have to chip in on the rebounds more. It ain't just about you leaking out, running to that line. You got to get in there and give me, instead of 3.4, I need 6.1, 5.8 rebounds a game from you, Klay. Steph, you got to give me at least 4 rebounds, 5 rebounds a game. It's about making up on the loss. You got to step up in other situations in the game. That's going to test Golden State. Because Kevin Durant, by him being there and taking up so much space and doing so much for that team, other guys going to pick up.
but
Like,
hey,
remember?
G, wait. Remember what you were saying about that? You said that you actually credit a lot of that to Draymond Green. If actually having that atmosphere and basically rubbing off for everybody else. So
Yeah.
I don't really think it's gonna be too much of a drop off. I don't really think it's gonna
No,
be too
I'm
much of a drop
saying,
off.
I'm not saying too much
But it
chipping
will be
in.
some. Okay.
Because you're missing 25 points a game now. You're missing 8.5 rebounds a game now. You're missing 2 blocks shots a game now. You got to come as a cohesive unit.
Okay.
This what shows top teams. This shows top team. See, when Love and them went hurt on Cleveland side, they just went and got players. Derek, Bogut coming, William. When JR went down, Corver. I mean, come on. Now they hit. They got Barnes. But you got to plug in. Barnes ain't giving you no 25. Barnes ain't gonna give you 8.
He not, but
And all I know, he ain't.
he gonna stick defense and he's gonna play a part
He gonna
of
give me 2
that
blocks.
system.
Is he gonna be down there on the block?
They don't even need you to do that though, G. That's what they need Durant for the Spurs and for LeBron James. Durant is gonna be back
No, I'm just saying though.
supposedly.
I'm talking about when you out there, teams gonna attack you differently. Trust me. Remember I said this. They're gonna attack Golden State differently. They can wear Clay and Curry out because they didn't
no.
got that third option. That's what I'm saying. Them the guys that I named, Barnes, Draymond, Iggy, them guys gonna have to fill in. They can combine. I think Draymond gonna have to go to that 17, 8, and 5 guy.
Yeah. Transition.
That's all I was saying.
Okay, all right. I got you. All right, then. All right, because I'm about to say, they not about that. You know, because before, I mean, when they just had Harrison Barnes, you stand over the corner, I pass you, hopefully you make the three, or you just give me 15 points. Steph can easily revert back and shoot more, be more aggressive. How he was that made him win those 2 MVPs. And I actually was reading a stat. They said Steph been shooting pretty bad from the 3-point line lately, but
40%.
40%.
Wow.
Yeah, so that ain't even bad, but that's not even bad. But I guess for Steph Curry, since we've seen him do things that it seems like nobody else can do.
He about to turn up. He about to average about 29.5. Clay about to go into that 24 again. Oh, they about to turn up. I mean, and it is so sad, man. You know, I understand the little hate for Golden State because it comes with the territory.
I see a lot of posts on Facebook about this Kevin Durant. And you know, a lot of people laughing behind those posts, like smirking. Some people are actually happy that Kevin Durant is actually hurt. Like, don't we want to see everybody at their best? I know I do. I mean, that's what makes competition great.
Yeah.
It would be fun if we was watching a Super Bowl, the previous one, and we seen Matt Ryan hurt. Matt Ryan wasn't able to play. Then it would just be Tom Brady versus the backup quarterback versus against the Falcons.
Yeah.
Not switch to football, but we just want to see the best players always out there and playing. That's that. So this Darren Williams trade, so you said this is the best team he has, right? That's what you're saying. The best team he has.
It gotta be. I mean, these guys is man. Oh, there's certain words I don't even want to use.
No, you can't.
It ain't even curse words, but
Clean.
It's just unbelievable. I just can't believe. I've never seen nothing like this.
You know what's crazy, G? I tagged you in a post yes. I actually tagged you in something, and I don't know if you got it. It was somebody actually shared something on Facebook. It's actually one of my Facebook friends. And it said the capture read, and they say LeBron had the greatest team ever. And guess who they was comparing him to? Jordan's team. Jordan's team was Steve Kerr. Well,
Steve Kerr was an all-star?
They was going. There was a lot of people commenting like, yeah. It was Steve Kerr, Rodman, Pippen, Harper. It was like it was basically guys we won.
Did you look up that? Hey, can you do me a favor?
Gee,
you got your computer?
I don't even have to look it up because I already know where you're going with this. I know good and well, and I'm pretty sure for our listeners out there, listen. We know Jordan team didn't have. Okay, let's for the listeners, G. How about you just list? Let's read off, okay? So I guess Dennis Rodman, and then you got Tristan, right? Boom.
Right.
Actually, all right, that's disrespectful. We're gonna start with Michael Jordan and LeBron James. 1-1 right there. All right. Then you got Dennis Rodman, and you got Tristan. Then you have Kyrie, and you got Scotty. Then you have now correct me if I'm wrong here, or if I
you got Kevin Love and Luke Longley.
Go ahead, keep going. Take it from here.
Kevin Love, Luke Longley. Okay.
Kerr, did I say Steve Kerr?
Ron.
All right, go ahead.
Was like ninth man on the bench.
All right, okay, all right, go ahead. Ron
Harper,
J.R. Smith.
Okay, now we going to the bench, right?
Yeah, let me go get this bench.
Okay, Bill Whittington, Andrew Bogut. What else was it?
Robert Parrish. Robert Parrish. Oh. Who was it with Robert Parrish on that team?
Yeah, how old was Robert Parrish?
That's a good question. I don't know. I know he was pretty old. I'll find out. So they got Robert Parrish. You said Bill Winnington. Dickie Simpkins, whoever that is. No disrespect to Dickie.
Randy Brown somewhere over there.
I typed in 1995, 1916. No. We got John Sally. But I guess I would just say D. Will. You got Bogut. You got Iman Shumpert. Corbin. This is for Keith specifically because I know Keith gonna have something to say on a post about LeBron James team. He's gonna try to defend them. So Keith, yes, I said you, and I'm gonna make sure that you see this because I know you're gonna find some reason to defend. Look, they even sure right now Darren Williams and LeBron was on the Olympic team together. Darren Williams, LeBron, and Kyrie done played for the Olympic team, and Kevin Love. He got 4 Olympics. He got 4 Olympians on one team. But then again, Golden State got the same.
He got Derek Williams. He got what's his name? What's the other guy? Jefferson.
Oh, I forgot about Richard. See, it's so many players. Like, and the funny thing about it, all these guys have at least been in 1 or 2. Let's just look at it. D. Will, we know with Utah Jazz has been in 1 or 2. We know Cal Korver has been the number 1 option from the 3-point arc for the Hawks. I want to say number 1 or 2 because it was actually Jeff Teague and it was Horford, but Cal Korver
Al Horford.
Yes. Al Horford was very important. Then we look at Kyrie, who's the man. And you know what? Let me just stop right here. I've just seen this last week. Somebody was saying, "What was Kyrie Irving? What was Kyrie before LeBron got there? Are you kidding me? I'm so tired of the disrespect that's coming. Kyrie, yeah, he probably wouldn't have won. Kyrie probably never would have won a ring without LeBron James. But maybe LeBron wouldn't have won without Kyrie.
Exactly.
Like people act like that wasn't people act like that wasn't a piece for LeBron to come back to. Well, I got Kyrie, of course. I'm going to play him. He's much younger than D-Wade, and he can do more. And I know he's going to be healthier. Like, can we stop playing Kyrie like Kyrie just slouch? Like Kyrie maybe is Ron Harper, somebody like that who just like a throwaway. This is right. Kyrie we talking about. But okay, now let me get back on my thing. Okay, Kevin Love. We know what the term was. Kevin Love
25 and 12.
Kevin
25
Love
and 15.
was a monster, and he don't even jump that high, and he boxing everybody out. I think he had a 40-30 game or a 40-20 game, G.
Yeah.
I think Kevin
this
Love,
year.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm looking at this 95 roster. Jack Haley. John Sally. Dickie Simpkins. Bill Winnington. It's like, I don't know. Tristan might go at all of them dudes. I just named.
He will.
I'm gonna go do my homework because my listeners gonna be like, "What you saying?" I gotta make sure that I'm right. But you co-signing, you saying that Tristan will go at all these guys? Okay, so basically they didn't. So
now Robin and Terry Hole and Tristan.
Okay, all right. You see, that's why.
When I say Terry Hole, he ain't getting no 10 rebounds.
That's a 6-7.
He stopped Shaq from getting them 10 rebounds. What? Robin was you talking about, and I know he'll outwork Christian. Period. Like, when Robin get in his position, because I know Christian ain't stronger than Shaq, and I know if Robin can hold Shaq off, they can guard Shaq 1-on-1. So, and Christian ain't got no power like Shaq to overload. So that is just a wrap for that. Now you give me Jordan, Pippen, and Robin, okay, but after that, it was over.
You said LeBron got a whole bench of all-stars right now, basically. Like, he got a whole bench of.
You love a guy like I said.
Oh yeah, I'm a big LeBron fan. I'm a big.
For the squad. I'm not mad at that, but that don't mean because I saw Portland do this. I saw the Lakers do this. I saw who else? I saw the Pistons do this. Hey, I'm used to seeing teams load up like that.
The Pistons work, G, too. Why you mention the Pistons? They got your boy Kobe up out there. I remember Rip Hamilton was killing them with that.
I picked Detroit to beat the Lakers.
Okay, all right. So you picked them to beat them?
Oh, trust me. Anybody know that.
Hey,
I respect Kobe in that franchise, and that's it. I'm not a Magic Johnson fan. I didn't see Kareem play. I respect them guys for what they did. I'm skill set. I go off skills. Y'all go off numbers. Numbers lie sometimes to me. Anybody can go out there and look at Russell Westbrook balling with the numbers. Then when I'm gonna say Westbrook better than LeBron, because he averaged a triple double for the whole year, then y'all gonna curse me out. Then y'all get sensitive.
They get mad. They get mad at
They
you.
get mad like, oh, you can't say no. But only Oscar Robertson never did it. If you in
Uh,
the
Westbrook
playoffs,
ain't, yeah, but it depends. I'm taking LeBron over Westbrook every time.
but I'm saying that we going by numbers. If somebody gonna take LeBron off Jordan because of the numbers,
You're right about that because you know what they're gonna say for the LeBron fans, listeners out there. Well, LeBron averaged. LeBron was the only person to ever lead everybody in the category in the finals. That's exactly what they go after every time. How he
well,
led
I'm gonna say, but
both
Jordan never
teams.
went to Game 7.
Yeah. So yeah.
Jordan ain't never had to do nothing dramatic for as come back from 3-1 because he ain't allowed it. So what you call that? That's a killer, ain't it? I don't allow certain things to happen. I don't care who's on the opposition.
Yeah.
And and that's just how it is. But that was good though. They came back from 3-1. I give them the feather in their cap. That was a good comeback. I can't take that from them.
How do you feel about Bogey going over there though? Like Bogey, you didn't want to go back to Golden State and get some revenge.
There was some friction there. What it was is just the fact that he knows a chance that he will play Golden State, which I'm still ain't gonna write the Spurs off, but it'll be good that the Spurs.
Man, they got two
That, no, I'm
All-Star
just
point
saying. I'm
guards.
just anything can happen, Tate.
Nah, I'm not
Anything
saying
can
that.
happen.
I'm not saying that. I'm over here looking at this right now. Listen, I'm watching live right now. The Boston Celtics in Cleveland. These guys got two All-Star point guards. I don't care how old of an All-Star he was. They got Darren Williams backing up Kyrie.
That's what I'm. They loaded. I mean, this team,
You play with them
man.
on
I
2K.
I see why the whole NBA just shift over to Cleveland. Cause man, I mean, this fell in a lap, literally in a lap. People said this months ago. Darren Williams. And look, this what got me. Cal Korver played with Darren Williams in Utah. He recruited him to come to Cleveland. And then Andrew Bogut played with um, Matthew Dellavedova on the Team US, well, the World Games.
Mm-hmm.
He told him about Cleveland, and Darren Williams told him about Cleveland. They told him where to eat, what restaurants to go, so he can find a type of food that's in Cleveland. I mean, Skip Bayless, people hate him, but he said, man, I'm telling you, the NBA, it seemed like they just work for LeBron. And I can't knock that's LeBron power. That man got the juice. He have the juice.
Well, maybe, and then as a fan would say, maybe LeBron just has an owner who's willing to listen to him and who's willing and who wants to win. So LeBron like, can you get me this? Actually, he ain't saying can. He's saying we need this stuff. And the owner's like, well, we want to make you happy because they don't want to lose him. They don't want to lose LeBron because we know if LeBron leave again, I don't care.
Nah,
I
give
don't
your
care.
players.
Okay.
No, he get his players. But you know what I'm about to go back to though. How good is you if you need all this? Don't talk great if you need all these all-stars. That's what I'm gonna say. What y'all call hating, which is cool with me. Cause when I speak the truth, I can be a hater once I speak the truth. I don't mind. Listeners, Keith, Murray, whoever. How great is you if you need all these guys, all-stars on your team to win? I question heart, killer instinct. Because the killer on your team we're number 2, and he's smaller than you. I just ain't never seen this. I'm shocked that I see teams give him things to beat them instead of. That's why I say the parity in Barkley goes back to Barkley. I'm gonna stand behind Barkley. Competing. That is not competing when you got a stacked team all the time. That is not competing.
Hey, maybe the
That's
mindset
the
has changed.
easy route.
Maybe the mindset
I
changed.
can't
Like,
see you competing. Like you said, you got Kyrie. No, Darren Williams is not the Utah Darren Williams. But Darren Williams is a veteran. He know this game. Coming in to back you, you got JR, you got Iman backing him, you got LeBron, you got Derek Williams, you got uh, Jefferson, Cal Korver that can back him. That's three other people that can back LeBron. You got Tristan, you got Bogut, you got Love.
Hey, did you set up?
James Jones.
Hey, but did you? This is just more. This is just. I really think this just make the bullseye bigger on the Cavs' back. Honestly, I mean because we actually, not we, but fans actually bash LeBron for going with Miami. Like, oh, you got Kevin Love. I'm sorry, you got Chris Bosh and you got D Wade. But it's like, forget those two. I got about 6 other players right now on my team. Like, now he said, LeBron said, I got one better. Now I got Kyrie, Kevin Love, Tristan, and guess what? And I'm about to, and my boy JR coming back. And I'm going to get D Will. And I'm going to get Kyle Korver. And guess what? I'm going to go get Andrew Bogut. And you know what? Next time when somebody come off the bench, they gonna be a scorer. So I ain't gotta worry about Mike Miller coming in this time, or I ain't gotta worry about Norris Cole. I'm about to do one up. Oh, Norris Cole, I got D Will down. Shane Battier, all right, don't worry about it. Forget Shane Battier. I got
Shane Battier is Iman.
I got Iman. All right.
Cal Korver is a reinvented. Mike Miller.
Yep. So
Kyrie Irving is a younger Dwayne Wade with some sauce.
But he don't jump inside, all right? Because I know people gonna try to.
They're gonna some sauce.
Yes. Okay.
You can have the hops. I'm cooking.
Yeah. Hey.
With sauce.
Hey, wait, hold on, G. And then Norris Cole, forget that. Forget Norris Cole. I got D Will, and we gonna move K Felder all the way to the back of the lineup because you wasn't cutting it for
probably
me.
in the D League somewhere. They probably put him in the D League. Yeah, I'm like literally, like, man, this team is loaded.
On 2K, you know that's gonna be the new pick on 2K right here now.
I'm gonna play them just to beat them. I mean, they loaded, but
yeah,
they are. And I'll just be looking like Boston ain't made no more.
Richard Jefferson still catching alley oops. Are you kidding me? Look at that.
That's what I'm saying. Richard still got at least a 36 now. He had a 40. He's about a 36 now.
He only went down a couple and he dunked on him. Richard just dunked on him, hung on the rim, and he threw the ball at him. Look at this. LeBron just throwing the ball. He's like LeBron. Like, I got playmakers. I don't even care. I don't even have. And this, guess what?
LeBron. You just said it.
LeBron.
That's what I think, man.
LeBron is so well rested.
LeBron doing this because he don't want this stuff to fall on him. He gonna be a facilitator.
Oh yeah, he rested. This easy. Oh yeah.
If he plays some killers, it's gonna be a facilitator.
No, G, no. He know when to kick in.
He don't. He's honest.
Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
That's what I'm saying. If it don't go right, he will get the glory for calling these shots. But if it don't go right, and if it go like, say, like the Lakers, when they got loaded like that, and what's the name? It beat them 4-1 too. Detroit beat them 4-1.
They had that.
And they get popped like that, like the Spurs came back and popped them. Like, telling you, I was getting people the ball. They wouldn't make. Come on, man. I can say this because I seen this.
All right. So you going off that. So you saying that's what I know. I think LeBron is in rest mode right now.
He put himself in the six. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to go back last year in the final. Kevin Love was their alibi.
And Kevin Love went off in Game 7. He was snagging. Kevin Love was snagging, rebounding. Kevin Love played that was probably the best game he played.
That's going off, Tay.
What you mean? His intensity? Really? Did you not see Kevin Love?
Kevin Love go off and drop 40.
Did you not see Kevin Love out there snagging rebounds and stuff like that?
Rebound.
He brought intensity. He. I'm not gonna say he set the tone, but that was a different Kevin Love. His attitude was different.
He had to do something. What did he do?
His attitude was different.
Something. He did a good defensive job on Curry at the 3-point line. I give him that. But before all that, what was he doing, Tay? He was gonna be the front line. He couldn't be. He couldn't travel back to Cleveland if they lost.
They was gonna try to trade him.
See? And you knew it. You that's what I'm saying. If they lose, the Alabama wasn't gonna fall. If Kyrie missed that shot, the Alabama was gonna fall on Kevin Love, him not stepping up in a big moment. Because everybody know, and y'all should know right now, that he's scared of Draymond Green. He's terrified. I'm saying that.
I'm not gonna say terrified of him. Some people just got some people's number. All right, I think Kevin Garnett got Paul Gasol's number. That don't mean he's scared of him.
Paul Gasol gave Kevin Garnett the big.
I put Kevin Garnett on him any day of the week.
No, I'm saying he didn't have games when he had 20 and 10. Name a game that he gave Draymond 20 and 10. Wait.
Crickets.
This man laying down with heated things on his back, leaving. We like, what? Do Kevin Love still play for Cleveland? And he on the floor. He shoot threes. He don't post him up. What is Kevin Love at? LeBron cussing him out. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. You watch the game just like me. I'm just talking facts.
Valid point.
Last time they played at Christmas, he was on his back. Oh, yeah, they was down 27 at that time. My bad.
I'm sorry. And they got Channing Frye, y'all. I forgot about him. I forgot that. They got somebody for every position.
I'm a salute the Cleveland Cavaliers, y'all.
The Cavs got somebody for every position for you. Even a second team can get somebody. Hey, that second team will beat the Knicks. I'm sorry for all the Knicks fans out there.
I agree.
I'm gonna say
they'll beat the Knicks.
The Cavaliers' second team will beat the New York Knicks. They'll beat the 76ers.
Brooklyn.
Yep, they'll beat the Nets too. Hey, you can't say that about a lot of teams, man. All right, so wait.
Team might make the playoffs. At least be a 7th seed.
We gonna lay it out there just before we go. Let's put together the 7th seed. Let's put together the second team for the Cavaliers. D. Will at point guard. 2 guard is who? Shumpert.
Iman. The 3 would be Cal Korver. The 4 would be Derek Williams.
Wow.
The 5 would be Andrew Bogut.
Look at that.
I ain't even look. No, I take that back. The 4 would be Channing Frye. The 5 would be Andrew Bogut.
Look at that.
They go 15 deep.
And then they benches. Wait, and then they still got Cal Korver. Then they still got somebody else to come in after that. Richard Jefferson. Hold on, Jefferson in Atlanta. Jefferson starting. Jefferson.
No. Billups mentioned that.
Right.
In the playoffs, you only go 8 deep.
Mm-hmm.
But he said they can go 10, 11 deep, while the average team can go 8 deep.
All right.
He said somebody minutes going to be gone.
But you know what that means? That means GMs get your money saved up and spend. Go get the player. Don't get mad at the Cavaliers. We just pointed out that they second team.
Ain't nobody mad at the Cavs.
I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying. General managers and anybody else who feels some type of way towards
y'all got buyouts and people ran to y'all. That's what happened. They taking pay cuts to play for y'all. Dude already got $121 million. He spend money. I ain't got no problem with that. Anything that's spending money. I got a problem with guys crying, throwing teammates under the bus. When they out here busting their butt, but they scared to say something about you because you the star player and you getting cooked by Terrence Jones, turning the ball over, getting stripped by Holiday. You can't even post him up. That's when I got a problem. Don't throw them boys under that bus. If you a leader, be a leader. Talk about your turnovers. Talk about what you need to do. Talk about when Carl be telling you to get back on defense. You probably get him fired if you heard him. Yeah, I'm calling him out because I ain't like that. You want to sit up here and they ain't doing it. We top heavy. You name 3 people and you supposed to be a unit. Y'all need to call him out on that if that's y'all favorite player. See, but that's what I don't like about Cavs fans. That's why I say what I say, because y'all be cool with that. Keith, I'm calling your name out. And your other
This is the third time we done called out Keith's name.
Yeah, because he want to tag and do all this.
Yeah,
this guy up there, me, Love, and Love, what? Jefferson played better than him. Oh yeah, because y'all three make the most money. We need some
Yeah,
people,
Richard Jefferson did
man.
go in. Richard Jefferson did go in the finals though.
He did, man. He stepped up, man. I'm just saying, don't do that because if you ain't win, come on, man. Love have been on the. They would have FedEx. They would have had some movers move Love stuff out of his
He
condo.
wouldn't even have been there, right? By the time he got back, they'd had everything
Man, they
packed
would have
up
said,
for him.
"Hey, don't even come back. Where you at in L.A.? We gonna have some people FedEx your stuff to you.
They don't
It'll
even.
be in 3 days. They'll send an email to his phone and everything.
The Wizards trying to win now. Well, before we leave, I want to say this: the East really isn't that fun to watch. It's not going to be that fun. It was worse, but now it's going to be even worse to watch now with this now. Hopefully Toronto, hopefully Boston. Nah, they're just going to put LeBron James on Boston. They're just going to put LeBron James on Isaiah Thomas, and then all that's going to stop. I've said that already, but at least the Warriors had the Spurs to at least compete with them, something like
The
that.
Rockets would be interesting. If the Rockets was in the East, it'd at least be something. Something.
Yeah, but
These guys got Toronto. It's gonna be Atlanta. It's gonna be the Cavs, Atlanta. The Cavs, Boston.
it don't even
Toronto.
matter. It don't even matter. They ain't nobody beat. They might not
Atlanta.
even. The Cavs get to these current finals.
The
The team might not
Cavs
even
gonna
steal
sweep
one.
the whole East. I'm calling it right now.
Nah, they actually play down to some teams' level. I've seen, especially last year. The Cavs will play down. Whenever LeBron decides to take a break, like on some games he'll be like, this is gonna be a little easy game for me. And they'll actually take a break, and they might get like Toronto a game at their house.
12-1, 12-2, or undefeated.
All right, I can see two. I can see two losses. I can see two losses, but one reason they ain't gonna sweep you is because they probably don't take their foot off the pedal. But that's that. We want to tell everybody to tune in.
Yes.
We have great episodes, great topics coming to you, presented from me and G. Of course, we watch them and we give our debate. And one thing I definitely want to tell my audience, I probably should have put this in the beginning, but I'm going to actually start implementing this in the beginning of every podcast. It's a quote, and it goes like this. It's not about who said it first, but it's about who got it right. So that quote is going to go miles and miles away. Once again, I want everybody to download the podcast on SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, Libsyn, share, please, with everybody.
Yes.
I'm your host, Jay Davis, along with my co-host, Greg Clark. Again,
yes,
you can send me emails. You can comment on the YouTube or comment on the SoundCloud. Comment on the videos and let us know what you want to hear. Yeah, our Facebook. You can always just let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to hear us talk about, and we are always open up for debates. So no matter what time it is, if you message us at 2 a.m, we probably sleep 9 times out of 10. Probably 99%.
We will wake up and we will read it and we will
get back to
answer you, or we will talk about your topic.
Yes, we're gonna get back to you. So we want everybody to feel it, to actually be involved, and we do appreciate the downloads and the listeners we do have. So on that note, from me to you, signing out.